Most coaches are wasting years trying to grow because they think that fitness coaching is all about being the best trainer. But that is far from the truth, because after the last 3 years of me growing my own fitness coaching business to now hitting 70K months, I've realized that actually none of the things that online coaches obsess about actually moves the needle. In this video, I'm going to break down the 5 big lessons that I've personally had that is going to save you years of time and help you scale to your first 10K month much faster. Everyone thinks the secret is posting more content or getting more qualified, going on more courses, or building the absolute perfect program. But something I realized is your success has absolutely nothing to do with you becoming a better trainer, but it is about you becoming a better entrepreneur. And most coaches never step into that identity, which is why they stay broke. When I first started online coaching, I thought that just going on my PT course, knowing more about periodization, nutrition, all of these things was going to be the most important thing for me to move forwards. I would spend hours procrastinating writing the perfect plans for my ideal clients. I would be reading studies, all of this stuff, and spending so much time on this. And yes, I'm not saying this isn't important at all. Of course, you need to be good at what you do, but the big thing is that a lot of people procrastinate at this stage. I'd be doing this. I'd be reinventing my check-in systems every single week. And guess what, guys? I was stuck at 1K per month for 6 months with my coaching business, because no one cares about this stuff. No one cares if you have your PT qualification in your bio. No one was coming onto my page and actually believing that I could get them to where they want to be. And that doesn't come from qualifications. That comes from you being completely clear in your ideal client avatar and making sure that is delivered in your content. At this point, I just look like every single other coach, just posting random stuff, posting my own workouts, which no one cares about. But the moment I started treating my business like an actual business, that is when everything changed. So the first lesson, what you have to realize is people buy identity. They do not just buy information. Your client's not just buying your macros that you're giving them and the step count you're giving them. They are buying the identity that you are giving them by them investing in you and your program. This identity shift is the most powerful thing. And as a coach, you should know this as well. Like, this is actually what's going to get the transformation for your client. And that's what you should want, right? It's the same thing with your business as well. Like, the only way you're going to level up your business is by you stepping into that identity as an entrepreneur rather than just some broke coach. Your content needs to reflect the identity that your ideal client wants to tap into rather than the information that you think they should know. Lesson number 2 is that your niche is not a sentence, it's a person. Most coaches create the most generic niches, like helping busy professionals lose fat. That is not a niche, that is a sentence. Your niche is a single human being with a real life, with real problems, and so many people get stuck at this. I can't believe it. You just need to get very clear on this, very clear on this in your mind. And then you're going to be able to make everything within your program so much better, but your content, your sales, your marketing is going to be so much easier as well. The day that I built my content around a single real person, rather than just some sort of sentence, it made everything so much easier for me. Having clarity on this is the most powerful thing. Lesson number 3 you need to understand is that selling is not some sort of slimy process, guys. If you're selling to someone, this is proper leadership. If you really want to hit 10K months, you need to stop selling like a PT on the gym floor. PTs just hope people buy, but you need to have a conviction in your service and you need to have a proven system to turn someone from an eyeball watching your content into a paying client. If you are a real entrepreneur, you're going to be leading someone to making a decision. It's not the other way around. I used to avoid sales because I didn't want to come across as pushy, but actually it comes down to fear, guys, at the end of the day. Like, it just comes down to fear. If you're not wanting to sell someone, you don't have enough conviction in your program that you can really help them. If you deep down had complete clarity on who you want to work with, how you're going to help them, and you knew that you could help them, then you would be doing that person a disservice if you didn't jump on a call with them and try and see if you can help them. You have a fear of being rejected, or you have a fear of being judged, or just a fear of like failing publicly. And if you have any of these 3 things, they're going to keep you stuck forever unless you find a way to break through them. Once I accepted that selling is actually serving and had a mindset shift around this, my business completely exploded, guys, and I fell in love with that process again. Lesson number 4 is that systems are going to make you free. The more successful you get, the more clients that you take on, the more your business is just going to break, unless you build the right systems in place with your check-ins, with your DMs, with your content, with your onboarding. Every single part of your business needs a system to scale. And this doesn't necessarily mean some fancy app or something like that, but you need a streamlined operating procedure to make sure that your business does not break when more clients come on board. Because if you are not preparing for when more clients come on board, deep down, subconsciously, you're not going to be doing the things to get those clients on board because you don't want them on board, because you know it's going to be stressful. So you need to plan in your business for where you're wanting to go to, rather than just trying to fix the problems of now. You need to fix the problems of the future. Most coaches just think that systems are for like later on, and that is exactly why later on never actually happens. Lesson number 5 is that your content is not just for views, guys. It is for belief. To be honest, this is probably one of the biggest shifts of all. Content's not about going viral. And that's where a lot of coaches get stuck. They just get in that chase of getting views all the time. But the real driving force behind content should be shifting the beliefs of your ideal client, because it's beliefs that are going to determine real action. And if you want more clients, you need to break those beliefs, whether it's I don't have time or I don't know what I need to be doing. Another one that I hear all the time is that I don't have enough motivation to start. It doesn't matter what my ideal client's beliefs are though. It matters what yours are, and that's why you need to get super clear on your offer and your ideal client avatar, your own ideal client avatar, right from the start, so that then you can do this process within your own content. When I started breaking beliefs, this is when my content really didn't explode with views, but what it did explode with is messages. People messaging me off the back of my content, wanting to work with us. Belief breaking, guys, is the foundation of a 6-figure coaching business. So if you really do want to grow your business to 10K per month, and you might not want to deep down, but if you really do want to do that, then you probably do, because that's why you're here. You need to tie all of these things together. Build an identity that your ICA aspires to. Speak to one specific person. Lead people to make those decisions. Make sure you're building simple systems from early on, and then break those beliefs of your ICA daily through your content. If you do this, guys, you won't just get more clients, you will build a real business. And if you're really serious about growing your business now, then watch the video around here somewhere. That's going to be the best one for you to keep on scaling this thing. But other than that, guys, it's been an absolute pleasure. I will see you in the next video.